Hi everyone, and welcome back to Easy Learn English podcast. I'm Anna, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. If you love learning English while talking about fun and interesting topics, you're in the right place. Today's topic is one of my personal favorites: travel tips for beginners. I know many of you are planning your first trip or maybe dreaming about traveling in the future. Don't worry, we've all been there. Traveling for the first time can be exciting, but it can also feel a little scary. There's packing, airport security, foreign languages, and so many other things to think about. But that's why we're here today, to make your travel experience smoother, easier, and much more fun. And of course, I'm not doing this alone. I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Mark.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark, and I'm really excited to be here. Travel is one of my favorite topics. I've been to more than 15 countries, and each trip taught me something new, sometimes the hard way. Today, I want to share my personal experiences and mistakes so that our listeners don't have to make the same ones.
That sounds great. And I think your stories will help a lot of people. But before we start, Mark, do you remember your very first trip abroad?
Oh, yes, it was about 10 years ago. I went to Italy for a short holiday. I was so excited, but also so unprepared. I didn't check the baggage allowance, so at the airport, the staff told me I had to pay an extra fee. I think it was about $60 just for my bag.
Ouch. That must have been frustrating.
It was. And the worst part? I didn't even use half of the things I packed. I brought two heavy jackets, and it was summer.
Laughs, that's a perfect example of why we're giving tips today. So, here's our first tip: always check your baggage rules before you fly. This can save you money and stress. Airlines can have very different rules about the size, weight, and number of bags you can take.
Exactly. And it's not just about the weight. Sometimes the size of your bag can be a problem. I once saw a passenger arguing with the airline staff because his bag was too big for the overhead compartment. In the end, they made him check it in and pay extra.
Yes, and sometimes low-cost airlines have really strict rules. They might even measure your bag at the gate. So, always check their website before packing.
Now, tip number 2, pack light. This is one of the most important lessons I've learned. When you're traveling, less is more.
I couldn't agree more. I remember one of my trips to Spain. I packed so much that I couldn't even carry my own bag upstairs. I had to ask for help, and I felt so silly. Plus, dragging heavy luggage around busy streets was exhausting.
Yeah, and when you pack light, you have more freedom. You can move around easily. Jump on a bus, take a train, or walk without feeling like you're carrying a mountain on your back.
Here's a little trick I use: I lay out everything I think I need, and then I remove 1/3 of it. Most of the time, I don't miss those items at all.
That's a good one. Also, remember that many things can be bought at your destination. You don't need to pack 5 bottles of shampoo. Just buy one when you get there.
Exactly. Okay, tip number 3: bring a reusable water bottle. This is good for the environment and saves money. Airport water can be expensive, and some airports even have free refill stations.
And it's not just airports. If you're walking around a city all day, buying bottled water every time can add up. Plus, in some countries, tap water is safe to drink, so you can just refill your bottle anywhere.
Right. But also check before drinking tap water. In some countries it's not safe. That's another tip: research the country you're visiting before you go.
Definitely. Now, tip number 4, learn a few basic phrases in the local language. Even just hello, thank you, and how much can make a big difference.
Yes. People really appreciate it when you make an effort. I remember when I went to Japan. I tried to say arigato, thank you, every time I bought something. People always smiled and treated me more warmly.
That's true. And don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Locals usually find it cute and appreciate that you're trying. Tip number 5. Keep your important documents safe. I use a travel wallet to store my passport, boarding pass, and some cash. I also make copies of my passport and send them to my email, just in case. Yes, that's very smart.
I once met a traveler in Thailand who lost his passport, and it took him almost a week to get a new one. He missed his flight and had to pay for extra hotel nights.
Wow, that's stressful. A little preparation can save you from a big headache.
Now, I have a bonus tip. Don't plan every minute of your trip. Leave some time for spontaneous adventures.
Oh, I love that one. Some of my best travel memories came from unplanned moments, like getting lost in a small street in Italy and finding the best gelato shop ever.
Exactly. Traveling is about enjoying the journey, not just the destination.
So, to recap: 1. Check baggage rules. 2. Pack light. 3. Bring a reusable water bottle. 4. Learn basic local phrases. 5. Keep documents safe. 6. Research your destination. 7. Leave room for surprises.
Perfect. And remember, something will probably go wrong at some point, and that's okay. Just stay calm and see it as part of the adventure.
That's great advice. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. Have a safe and fun trip wherever you go.
See you next time on Easy Learn English Podcast.